step right foot behind that line. Now, shuffle to here, and then hit my, don't move this leg yet. Wait till I say go. Shuffle to here, and then hit my hand. Wait till I say go. Spread your legs. Spread your legs. Now go. That's it. Go back. See that shuffle? Now, lean a little forward. Don't move. Stay right there. That's what we want. He's leaning forward, looking in the eye. Now, I get my eyes out now. Shuffle and do it. That's it. When you shuffle, lean your head back, though. Okay, so ready? Lean forward. Don't move your feet. Now, lean your head back and shuffle. That's close. Okay? So this is what we're doing. Boom. Good job. So, like I say, if you're going to go to the eyes, go to the guy that did it right. Bruce, and he can do the stand-up eye shot better than anyone. And Cinema ties into the ground and clinch eye better than anyone. Yes. As you explained, there's the MMA part, that matrix that we're flowing from, and then the filthy part. If I'm doing, let's say, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we're going over our shoulders, our leg locks, at what point, and I'm mounted, I'm not really paying attention to what's going on here, at what point in my development of the grounding of that MMA game do I start to put in the filthy? Almost in the back of your head that you're going to do it before they start. I have a feeling instantly, this sick feeling in my gut when I'm about to get my ass kicked. I just know it.
In training, like when you're training the ground?
No, when I'm in a pool game with crews and no, I mean like we used to hustle pool and I would play right-handed, he would play left. And, you know, we'd go back and forth and look like we both had a pretty decent game, and guys would come, and money would come, and we'd switch over to the right hand. And then when I told him, be subtle this time, he goes, okay, I'm going to do a triple bang. Einstein taught me this, and it's like, and then the fight begins. So you'll know in the back of your mind, it's just serious. It's the fender benders in the middle of the street are never serious. It's your only issue. Eagles can be hurt. Okay? Hey, let me tell you the fight I lost. It was about 11 years ago. I was coming off on a Panamanian Boulevard. A very similar situation. I bring this up because it happened to me. Okay? Bang, bang, pull over. It was a fender bender. And I hit him and I was behind. He gets out of the car. I get out of the car. Okay, I wasn't going to church. Okay? Very similar. But this was a man with his wife and with his kid in the back seat, sitting in a rocking seat. We started to take down phone numbers and shit. My fault, Bubba, boo boo, bee bee. He does the show. I go, dude, chill out. Now, let's just get it. Boom. Bah, bah, bah. We're in a clinch. And I'm looking directly into this kid's eyes. He's in his rocking seat. And his eyes are this big. And I'm this close. Fucking this guy up. All right. I called it a day. I felt good about it. I don't know. Say what you want to say. Didn't hurt. I'm going to take proof. I just want some non-fighter. Take a few punches. I'm not going to bust this guy's head because he's find his little kid. So he can remember that for the rest of his life. I don't need to do that shit. That's necessary. Okay? Now, if this guy was some biker dude, okay, and he was fucking with my family, I would remove his eyeballs and shove them right up his ass. You understand that? Okay? Okay, doke. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to allow Sting to take over. This is a really thick flow. I want you guys to pay attention. Nobody has seen this. This is the fight flow from a Kinema Tai tape. Okay? So what I'm going to do is introduce Sting right now. Okay?
Round of applause for people. Welcome everybody, and this is the man, we're all here, and one of the coolest things I want to share with you is this fight flow. Kinema Tai, most people think that fighting is something that's very easy to do. Anybody can fight. But there's a whole art form behind it. Knowing when to fight, where to fight, how to fight. Okay? So that's Kinema Tai, the art of fighting, gouging, and pinching. You mix that with all the research, years of research that Sifu did with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, one of the first people, mixing that together in his research in primate development, hit monkeys and watch how they did it. So we're very lucky to have this when we have right now. Now, your camera tie is not going to work without your jiu-jitsu, without some base, without some balance. So what we're going to do is we're going to slow it back and take it back and go over each of the positions. Not, the regular, everybody knows the regular rack, hit the balls past the guard, and go, that'll be a little piece of it, but I'm going to go through each of the positions. What are we going to do from the bottom? What are we going to do from the top? And then we're going to put together in one big flow pattern so that we can train our attributes, much like a sombrado. Okay? It's not the way to fight, but a way for us to develop our attributes. So the first one, I'm going to start off with cross-side. So when I'm pinned cross-side, okay, you see Eddie's got good base. He's got his knee into my hip. Okay, the purpose for his knee being in my hip is I can't swing back into the guard. Okay, now the position that we like to be in is you put the forearm on the hip and take this left arm and point it over here. Okay, it's not always the best, because we don't always get what we want. If I'm out here like this, for example, I don't want to leave my hands dangling. So you can arm lock it, triangle it, attack it. So I want to get my arm in here tight. Okay, as long as I got this tight. Next, I got my knee up here protecting him, making sure that he doesn't come and hit the mount. Okay, so this knee is preventing him from the mount, and his knee is preventing me from putting him back in the guard. The second hand is right up here, tight under his armpit, and pointing this way. Okay, so he's got this arm in. What I want to do is I want to create a little space first. So I'm going to push this way with this hand, and this way with this hand. All right, and at the same time, I'm going to put my leg down for a moment and do a leg curl. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is this. Okay, so it's an upa. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this leg curl to pull me this way. I'm going to use this hand to push me this way. I'm going to push off his hip. All right, so really slow. You come here, leg curl, push off, just enough time to come in here to the nipple. Okay, so he's got a good cross-side on me. He's got his hand right in there. And I'm right in here for the butt. Okay, you see it again. So now he's going to give you the reaction of what would happen from this position. Okay, so as I come here, I do leg curl and fight. I bring my legs in. Let's take them out. Okay, that's going to be our first one. So when you have your arms underneath, this is our prime position we want to be in. Okay, get over here. Now from here, you're going to come here, whoop up, come underneath, and bite. Causes the reaction, and you shove them. Okay? Now I want to show you the second bite. So it's not a perfect world, and I can't always end up in a cross-side with my arm underneath and pointing over here. Sometimes I do have it over here. So if this is a scenario that ends up happening, I don't want to leave it dangling again. I'm going to reach up over here and grab a cross. Okay, get the figure four. Right over here. Okay, now once again, you see my knees here, blocking him from escaping. Okay, you see? So now here comes the response. Real slow. From here, come up, I grab, I bite, you back in, you kick up. That's always going to be the thing. You create a little bit of space, spin back in, push him off. Okay? Why do we fight? To create some space. So we can get back up to our feet, then re-engage in the fight. And that's the key thing. We want to create a little space, get away. I think we've all seen that some of the Bruce Lee movies, just down in the arm lock, right? And take the bite on the leg, get a little space, and you get out. Okay? So, number one, arms underneath. Okay, now the other reason I like this is getting into this, the number one position is sometimes, like Sifu said, it's not a situation where I need to bite. I can always have back door and get out from there. Okay? Now, not always possible. So here, first I'm going to do my bite. That's number one. Number two, I got my hand dangling here. Going to come over. I grab first. And then I look. Okay? Number three. If he's got a really good cross-side, okay, and he's pushing it down, driving it down into my face, over here. Now from here, what I'm going to have to do is create a little space this way, and come back to the throat again. The same idea as like the upa earlier. So you see, I have my arm underneath. I do the upa to create a little space.
Now where am I guiding go?